Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's the second episode of my trophies and rares montage here in the Hunter Colorado. So today we're starting here on theHunter with a level 3 Merriam turkey. I was hunting for some Seeker deer during their drink time, and as you can tell by the hunting pressure, I was finding a lot of good ones. And randomly this Merriam turkey came out of nowhere, and it was a level 3. This is the first level 3 Merriam turkey I've seen on my map. So I went up to claim it, and I did not know this, but apparently these things control. I was so sad because this is the first, like I said, level 3 Merriam turkey I've seen on my map. Plus, this is my favorite plumage type. I don't like the light brown diamond I got now. Now, still looking for Seeker deer, though. I spooked it, and there was another level 3 Merriam turkey. And I chased this guy for a good half hour. He finally flew right at me, and one shot the 22 to, like, the right lung, I think. And went up to pick him up, and he's actually a pretty good one at 4.71. 4.8 is max score, so this is a pretty good one. Now, still on theHunter, I picked up this max weight chamois track, and it was a max weight estimate, level 4, and it was a guaranteed diamond. For those who don't know, 58 is diamond for chamois, and he had a minimum of 60 while still being a level 4, so this really shocked me. And I went up to pick him up, and this was one of my favorite furs, and obviously he did make diamond. Very bottom of his estimate, though. I mean, he was a level 4. Shouldn't really be shocked, so yeah, I was really happy to finally get a diamond chamois, because this is my dream theHunter diamond I finally got. Now, over here on Quattro, I found this level 9 red deer, and there's some wolves I heard howling, and I don't know how close wolves have to be for you to hear them when they're that loud howling. So I made sure to take the shot quick, and he was the small rack, though, so he wasn't a big diamond, but he was a big, small rack, though, at 254, so still pretty well into diamond, and I was very glad I finally got a diamond red deer after all these years and searching my theHunter for so long. Now back to good old Parquet like from last video. Anyway, we're here on the coast, and I was hunting for some axis deer, and just a melanistic female right in front of me. I had no idea this thing was even here. As you can see, I was just running, and it just randomly popped up in front of me, so took it off the 22-250. It was really cool because this is my first rare axis deer, and my first, it's a female though, so it's not the best thing, not the worst thing ever, but yeah, nice to get a rare female axis deer, or rare axis. Now over still on Parquet, we were hunting for axis deer, and I'm just running around, and there's this level 9 puma. And yeah, so we had to reset it back to its drink time. Got nice and close. I think it was like 230 meters there. It wasn't that close because he was on the other side of the starter lake. But yeah, took my time trying to find a good shot. Took the shot, and he went down pretty quickly. So when we went over to claim him, just like with the turkey, I didn't know this before, but he trolled. I had no clue these things could troll. Now, still on Parquet looking for axis deer. Remember that melanistic doe? Well, we got an albino doe to go with it. So yeah, quite a shocker that I got both the melanistic and albino on my map at the same exact time. Very rare chances, because obviously for a melanistic and albino to spawn, each of them by themselves is a 0.02% chance for them to spawn, but together, wow, that's just so rare. I had the 22-250 on me, so we took it out again, and with a good single or double lung shot, I can't really remember, but it was so cool to get a rare albino. First a Mela, then an albino. Now the reason I was hunting axis deer here on Parque Fernando, a level 5 axis deer. His estimate was really good, so I had a lot of faith in him actually making it and being decently scoring. And this was at the same lake where we found the level 9 puma, so this was really cool to find 2 max levels at the same exact lake. But anyway, got close enough, took a shot at the 22-250 because it was still what I was using. Got a vital shot, went to go pick him up. When we picked him up, a pretty decent scoring diamond, and I was so happy to finally get at least one diamond of every species here on Parque Fernando. Now over here on Reventulia, I was waterfowl hunting with my friend, and we were just randomly shooting for widgeon and goldeneye. And this Eurasian widgeon looked a tiny bit brighter to me, but I didn't really think of anything of it, but I still shot it just in case it was a rare somehow. So I shot it just in case, just be on the safe side, because I don't want to, not shoot a rare, and then realize it was a rare and regret it later. So shot it. We were only like 60 meters away though, so it didn't take at all long to flow. Went to go pick it up. Now this was a female, so I wasn't going to be the most shocked to feel. It's just a weird looking one, but nope, it actually was a leucistic female widgeon. I was so happy. Still on my friend's map hunting, there was this level 3 Eurasian teal that I spooked off because my dumbass decided to shoot in the air for absolutely zero reason with the shotgun. So we had to reset the time, and we went back, we found him, and he just did not even come into the decoys. So I shot him with the 22, and when we went to pick him up, he was somehow, I'm so glad, he barely made diamond. He was 0.15 over the diamond requirement. I was so happy to finally get a diamond Eurasian teal. These are one of my favorite teals in the entire game at the moment. Now over here on Yukon Valley, we were hunting for caribou, grizzly bear, and some harlequin duck here and there, because why not? And we fast forward to this outpost, and right out there was a huge level 5 caribou. So happy. It was the big rack and everything. So I had the semi-automatic 30-06 on me, so I got in nice and close as I could, and we took a shot with the 30-06 semi-automatic, like I said, and he started going down. I was so happy because this was, at this moment, still one of my favorite trophies in the game at the moment. Picked him up, and like I said, he was a big rack, so he was a guarantee. He was 443 max weight. I was so happy to get this. Now, while still hunting for them, I found another level 5 caribou. This time it was the other common variation, so it was nice to have 2 variations of level 5s that we found. Now, this guy wasn't the most confident because he was the small rack, but like I said, I had the semi-automatic 30-06 on me again, and he wasn't giving me a shot, but then he decided to actually just, give me the broadside shot. I'm glad I didn't take the shot as he started moving. Took a shot right behind the crease. We went to go pick him up. Like I said, I wasn't the most confident because he was the small rack, so there was a tiny bit chance he would have trolled, but my fears were all put to the side when I picked him up, and he actually made diamond by 2 points. I was so happy to get 2 diamond caribou, and they were 2 different common variations, so it's nice to have some variety in the lodge now. While hunting for grizzly and single player, I was like, I'm just gonna randomly spot a level 3 harlequin duck. 30 seconds later, I spotted a level 3 harlequin duck. Though, so, I missed my first shot, and I was, like, so scared. I was like, please don't miss the second shot. But thankfully, I didn't. I was so close that even one shot would have spooked him. And he did make diamond. He was a pretty decent one, though. He just barely made by 0.07, though. But overall, still really happy to finally get a diamond harlequin duck. Now, after checking my friend's map for grizzlies, I checked mine. In the first lake I went to, there was a level 9 grizzly. But his estimate did not, give me confidence whatsoever, because his estimate was pretty much a guaranteed troll. So I went back and grabbed the 338 because, I was just like, I don't have a diamond with this gun yet. It'd be kind of cool to get it down to 338. So got a good single lung shot, went up to claim him, and my fears were confirmed. Based off that estimate, he was a troll, but he was still a very high score for that estimate. So, yeah, he was a troll, but it was still really cool to finally see a level 9 grizzly after all this time. Now, the next lake I checked for grizzlies, there was a couple of them, and there was another level 9. This time, it was pretty much a guaranteed diamond. I just can't believe it. Every single time I find a troll level 9 something on my map, the next place I go to, there's pretty much a guarantee of that species. First time it happened with the water buffalo, now with the grizzly bear. So still the 338 on me. Got a good single lung shot, and based on his estimate, he did make it. He wasn't as big as what his estimate was, but I was still very happy to finally get a diamond grizzly after getting trolled by the lake right before this one. And that's it. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like. If you want to see more of the Hunter Colorado content, make sure to drop a sub. And yeah, that's it for this video. So hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see y'all in the next one.